Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my brothers and sisters in the world. Meeting again with your brother, Triana Budisanto, your beloved brother. It is always talking, inviting you to become more intelligent and more genius, smarter and better. You are all my beloved brothers and sisters. Well, today is Friday, April, and it is about 9 o'clock in the morning, Lombok time, Central Indonesian time. I feel that I have to tell you about this time. This time cannot be count again because 1 second after I talk has already passed. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 1 hour ago, 1 day ago, 1 week ago, 1 month ago, 1 semester, 1 year ago has already gone. So it doesn't mean that our life is getting longer. As a matter of fact, that our life is getting shorter. The time is running out. Our age is gonna be finished on this world. But we will live in the hereafter, that is in the never-ending time, timeless time, forever, ever. And our target is that we will find the place where it is already promised by our God Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the only one, beginning, never ending, never died, doesn't have any children, is not begotten, that is untouchable, invisible, but to die, but one day later, on the day of resurrection, on the day of judgment, we can see him clearly, more than 100%. We can see his face, his handsomeness, his beauty, his wonder, his power, his friendliness, his goodness, his bestness, his patience, and then his forgiveness, his sight, and then his everything. We can see with our very own eyes. That time will come, certainly, surely, exactly. Now the matter is only whether or not you believe what I have been talking about. As already said in the Quran that kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut, everything that has spirit will come to an end, will come to meet the death, will die, will be dead. So you can see today, although he is very, very popular, very strong president, very strong ministers, very strong vice president, very strong entrepreneur, very strong king or queen. He is called as very rich people, has abundant money in banks, abundant gold, very, very luxurious, wonderfully luxurious house, uncomparable, luxurious, most expensive cars, the strongest man in the world, the strongest boxer, wrestler, sumo even, very, very big, very huge men, very, very fat, even the fattest man in the world. Or maybe the man is called as a sacred man. Many people today call him as a prophet, fake prophet. They will come to an end. They will die. They will be dead. Because this already the decision of God. This is the power, the proof, evidence, the power of our God Allah. All mankind must die, must come to an end of their ages. And they will see me. They will be responsible for what they have done on this earth. On my earth, under my sun, under my moon, in my water, with my plantation, because of my greeneries, peace, my meat I created through animals that they eat, through fishes that they consume. I will ask them what they have done, whether or not they have worshipped me, whether or not they have worshipped the universe, the world, things beside me. This is the God's words. Some words I quoted from the Quran. So, what is the time? The time is only lost. The time will meet losers, except only people who believe in Allah and then do good deeds according to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the last prophet, and then make invitation, advising one another about the right. And the last is those people who keep patient and invite other people to be patient in running this life. Sometimes at the time we expect happiness, peace, come sadness and come trouble. Sometimes when we expect somebody to come, the expected man or the expected woman has gone. Sometimes in the time we expect children to be born, when they were born, they come to die. Sometimes at the very, very time we expect money to come, the money has already disappeared in any reason. Sometimes the time exactly we are expecting a job to come to us, the reality, the job cannot be gotten, has said goodbye to us. Sometimes people who we love, to be expected to see us, to come to us, they say goodbye, they will leave us. They leave us in any reason. Sometimes we really wanna sleep, but the rules doesn't come. The awake is always visiting us, and we cannot sleep. Insomnia. Sometimes at the time we want a plane to come come and fly on time, it's delayed until cancelled due to a reason. Sometimes at the time we expect a son from the belly of my wife, our wives, or a daughter, and to be born otherwise. So what can men do? They want to be healthy, they go to doctors, accompanied by hundreds of doctors, and they are dead anyway. They are dead at any reason. No doctor can stop the death. Even doctors themselves come to death. They cannot avoid, they cannot say even goodbye to the death. The death runs after them and then picks them up and gets their souls taken to the place where they belong, in the sight of our God Allah. And after that, some questions will be addressed to them. What they have done during their life. My brothers and my sisters, you live in modern countries or in advanced country or in developing country or developed country or underdeveloped country. Please try to use your thinking and heart. What have you done to worship Allah? What have you done to obey Allah? What have you done to follow the rules of Allah? What have you done to understand who Allah is? What have you done to understand the knowledge of Allah through His holy book, His last testament, His last holy book, Al-Quran, that is written in Arabic by the friends of Muhammad, whereas Muhammad himself could not read, could not write. He was illiterate, but very, very, very genius. He could keep the whole Quran and so many dozens of advices of Allah in his heart. My brothers and my sisters, confess La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul Allah. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasul Allah is the beginning to obey Allah very, very minimally. I'm always loving you. I keep loving you from this true love channel that is inviting all the time you to become more intelligent, more genius, smarter and better from time to time. I'm your brother, beloved brother from Indonesia, from Lombok Island. I'll meet again on another video, on another topic. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.